That's another promo for
Vintage.
you. Our birthday celebration continues. We have Anna Sava. Ken is still with us. We have Bob Bacozzi.
The great Bob Bacozzi.
The great, did he pay you to say that?
Absolutely.
And Mike Elliott. All right, so let's start with Mike Elliott.
When did you come here, Mike?
Yeah, we ran a commercial with you, or a story with you on the ice. This was way
when
back.
I came here, I had hair.
You had hair?
I did. And I think it was 1978. I was a kid. I was 24 years old. This guy and Pat Sheehan had a huge impact on my development in this industry. Taught me a lot. I was hired by name Brian McFarlane, then Tom Kirby. I worked for Art Brown. They gave us such leeway. And Bob and I got pretty good at this working together. He may disagree, but I enjoyed working with him.
And you're good friends to this day.
We are.
Very good.
And the only story I want to relate is in 1978, I believe we teamed up and won the first Emmy ever won by this organization.
Wow.
So I'm doing the weekend sports, and it's Saturday night, and Bob accepted the Emmy in Boston at about 8 o'clock, so we knew we were going to win it by the time we went on. And the wonderful Bob Norman went out, and he bought a bottle of champagne so we could celebrate. And at the end of the newscast, Bob announced that we had won this Emmy, and it was very exciting. And I pull a bottle of champagne up on the set, and I pop the cork. And you can't see it, but there's lights all over the place.
Yeah,
here.
you broke a light.
And almost, the cork goes off the bottle, hits a light, rebounds, and hits our weatherman, Roberto Tirado, right in the forehead.
Oh, wow.
Roberto was very dramatic. He used to introduce the weather with celestial skies.
All right, so I'm going to let Bob take it
He
from
feigns head trauma. I almost get fired.
do you remember that? Now, one thing I remember about Bob was, to me, he has a photographic memory for sports, and he used to keep all of the stats on card shirts.
Well, everyone thought
shirt
they were really the back of legal pads.
Was that what they were?
Yeah. They were.
Okay, so, and he had a whole file. All right, best moment at Channel 8.
Best moment? Best single moment at Channel 8?
Well, memorable moment.
Yeah.
Well, one of them was when we were covering the Greater, it was called the Greater Hartford Open at the time. And the Weathersfield Country Club, the old, before it moved to Cromwell, was one of the few golf courses where the 9th green was nowhere near the clubhouse. So the first 2 days of the tournament, half the field would tee off on the 10th tee and finish on the 9th green. So we didn't have the technology to broadcast live then. So Mike was covering it, and we would stay up there as late as possible. We had editing equipment there, and then, at some point you had to get in the car and drive the tape back to New Haven. So their story was done, and Mike noticed a guy named Jim Simons, with 1 hole to go, had a chance to set the tournament record if he birdied. So they all hop in the car to drive out to the 9th green, which is in the middle of the neighborhood. They get there just in time. Pat Child, God rest his soul, shot it. He made the birdie, breaks the tournament record. They hop in the car. Steve Shaw is in the car, former reporter. Mike's driving, and they don't get very far, and then they get pulled over by the Wethersfield police. So Mike looks at the time, he knows the deadline, he takes the tape and he hits Steve Shaw with it, and he tells Steve and Pat, run between those 2 houses, the clubhouses in that direction. So think about this. A cop pulls him over and 2 people get out of the car and start running.
I love that.
Brilliant.
So we do antics here. All right, you want to introduce Anna Sava?
Anna Sava did the morning show after I did the morning show, I think, with Darren, right?
I sure did. I did, but I started here at Channel 8. Talk about big shoes to fill, Mike Bogoslawski, and everybody said, oh my gosh.
You look a lot like
I know. I tell you, big shoes to fill, right? So they said, oh, well, the guy who had your job before you got here, when Cabbage Patch dolls were popular, a truck pulled up and dumped Cabbage Patch dolls for everybody and their children. And what are you going to do? And I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do? So we did develop that whole helping people get their money back. So we had our own mission. It was unique, and it was different. I didn't have that same, I'm in your corner, but I think everyone knew I was.
Everybody was in your corner. All right, so now we have a treat. We're going to have Kenn Venit do the weather, because he used to do the weather here.
He used to do everything.
Yeah, well, he was a one-man band.
And he still does everything.
Yeah.
You're a legend.
How are you going to do that? You're going to give us the 8-day. Look at that.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Here's the Accuweather Forecast, because I'm not a meteorologist. I only played a weathercaster on TV. But we have summer beginning next week, but we get a preview of it over the weekend. Temperatures are going to hit the 80s on Sunday, Father's Day, really nice day, some clouds, big deal. But Monday, 91 on the shoreline, 95 or so inland. That would be a record for that date. The rest of the week, a chance of showers, it's no big deal. And then summer arrives, and we have summer-like temperatures in the 80s. And this is all thanks to a big load of heat coming in from the Midwest and a little bit of heat coming up from Bermuda. We have them to thank, and this has been the Accuweather Forecast. And in those days, we were lucky to get it right within 48 hours.
All right.
We don't have AccuWeather, that's Fury weather.
Yeah. Joe Fury called. He wants you to keep your day job. All right, so we also spoke to Al Terzi, and when I have 3 children, and I delivered my twins in 1989, and the news director at the time said, hey, we want you to do the 6 and 11 with Al Terzi. So that's how I found out that I was going to be paired with Al Terzi. Like, you know, I just gave birth to twins, okay, right? So here's some words from Al Terzi.
This place, I tell you, had some of the best years of my whole career. The most fun years. I was very busy. Not long after I got here, I was off to the national political conventions, both in Detroit and New York. That's the one in Detroit was the one where President Reagan was nominated. And I never forget on the plane going out there, Robin Moore, the author, was one of the delegates from Connecticut, and he asked me whether I thought Alexander Haig would make a great Secretary of State. I said, sure. And of course, that's the one. He's the one who was picked by President Reagan. And then a year or so into his administration, I was picked to go down and represent the media here at a luncheon with President Reagan, where they brought in people from different agencies and secretaries and the members of the cabinet, and they talked about what the administration's programs were. And I remember President Reagan saying at lunch that, you know, I think we haven't been communicating very well. Imagine President Reagan saying we haven't been communicating well. He was known as the communicators, you know. So he said that we are not talking about cutting the budget. We're talking about cutting the increase in the budget. And I want to make that clear. You know, so they use...
You wanted to make that clear.
Yeah. Al and Carolyn Terzi and my wife Betsy and I are very dear friends. And when the 4 of us go out to dinner, you should see the double takes when people walk by the table. It's really, really fun.
I love that he used the phone, right?
Yeah.
All right, throw us to break.
We'll be back with our coverage of our 70th anniversary in just a minute.
Happy 70th birthday, Channel 8.
Happy birthday, Channel 8.
Happy birthday, Channel 8.
Happy anniversary, Channel 8.
Happy birthday, Channel 8.
Happy birthday.